Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Redmo.
And this is IFXtra. So how's everyone this week? Have you had a good week? Has it been sunny where you are? We've had a lot of rain and some sun, then more rain. But yeah, I didn't manage to go swimming this week, which is quite sad. But what have you been doing? What have you been working on this week?
Well, I mean, unusually, I've been driving a lot, driving around all over the place. Yeah, we've got a load of client stuff out of the way, but I'm hoping to maybe tomorrow I can have a little bit of time just chilling out, do some interference.
Cool.
Sort out some bits and pieces. Add a few more bits to profiles. Someone, I'm just trying to think who it was because I only just saw it and I can't think who it was, but someone said it would be cool if you could, rather than just the specific list of links that you can add to your profile, if we had like an other, so you can
what other web pages like we've got?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like, I don't know, Tumblr, for example, was one of the examples, I think. I didn't think to add that to the list, so people haven't been able to put them in. But yeah, anyway, so yeah. Sounds like a sensible idea.
Cool. Nice. Okay, now we're going to go and have a look at who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Vice for a woman standing on water waves. I just love the ferocity of the sea here. It looks really wild. And that dark, dark sky. And no wonder she looks worried. Nice work, Vice.
My favourite description this week was Waiting for Godot, but no actors, one audience member, by Dumb Old Donkey. Yeah, I like a bit of highbrow every so often. Strange that there's no actors or anyone else in the audience though, but surely they'll arrive tomorrow. Nice work, Dumb Old Donkey.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Fennec Fox for Two Bears High-Fiving. They look so happy and it's got a beautiful background. I love that. Nice work, Fennec. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forums, I said, what is your favourite fairground or theme park rides? Are there any that you actually hate? I used to love the black hole at Alton Towers. It's not there anymore, but it used to hurtle you round and then down into a black hole where it's completely pitch black. You didn't know if you were going to go up or down or left or right. It was amazing. But after a bit, they wussed out and put some very kind of low lights inside, which is sad. I went in there once with someone and they lost their hat. Never seen again.
I don't think I went on it before the lights went in.
Oh, did you not? It was great.
Yeah.
I love that. And the thing I really hate is like waltzers. I don't like spinning too much. I don't mind going up and down.
I remember going on a set of waltzers once, and the ones where you're all holding onto a rail, and if you move it to the side, it makes it spin more. And something just went mad with ours, and it just sort of got locked on one side, and we're going round like,
oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
But Nettie says, I loved the Gravitron. I'll share this bit of wiki page so you know how it works. The ride is completely enclosed with 48 padded panels lining the wall. Riders just lean against the panels, which are angled back, and the ride rotates, and the rider experiences centrifugal force pointing outwards from the rider's centre. The force, along with the slant of the walls, allows riders to be completely supported by the walls without their feet on the ground. Woo, it was wild. My friend and I used to slide around the walls and go upside down. That would be the blast. And sometimes we had terrible music. If you were lucky, the person controlling the ride was a metalhead. Great times.
Yeah, they used to have that at Alton Towers, our local theme park.
I never went on that one.
No. I was too young, I think, or I wasn't into roller coasters at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was basically like a big centrifuge, so everyone's kind of like pinned to the side, and it goes up. Yeah, I remember watching people on it.
Yeah, it sounds quite cool.
Okay, it's Zizou saying, not very fond of park rides. I enjoyed the Tonnerre du... well, we looked this up because we were interested as what it was. It was originally the Tonnerre de Zeus, as in Thunder of Zeus.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think it had a revamp or something, so it's now called Tonnerre de Zeus, as in two. And the Oxygenarium, both located in Parc Asterix.
I'd love to go there. It sounds amazing.
I didn't even know there was Parc Asterix was a thing.
No, I knew it was a thing, but I've never really seen much of it. Yeah.
Though I never tried the Goodricks with its multi-loops. I don't like being upside down.
I like being upside down, it's cool.
I mean, I feel like I don't really go to any theme parks aside from Alton Towers occasionally here.
Not far from here.
I think my favourite thing there is one of the more chilled out ones, which was called Air. But it was one where you, I'm just trying to work out how to kind of, oh, here we go, we'll use a TV remote. You go into it, you're suspended from above, but then like it tilts you up so you're facing down.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically like flying. And
right, and you can just see below you.
But it's not like crazy G-force or anything. It's pretty chill.
Takes you
and there's
around.
like this bit where you're just sort of going along and there's this really sort of lazy curve that it does, and then you're on your back looking at the sky, and it's like really cool.
I remember that. Yeah, that was nice.
And they updated it a few years ago. I say a few years ago. I don't know, 10 years ago probably, into I want to say Galaxian, but it's not. That was a Space Invaders game I had on the Atari 800 XL back in the day. Galactica. And you have a VR helmet on now.
Right,
But so it does the same thing, but it's synced up to a VR thing. So it looks like you're doing it through space. And like you're going along the surface of planets, then you go through like a Stargate kind of thing and go somewhere else.
I don't think I've done it when it's been like that.
Oh, it's quite cool. Yeah.
But it is, yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
Mr. Smoke said my favourite is a Sky Screamer. It was 131 feet, 40 metres, free fall ride, like a broken elevator. It would lift you up to the top of a town and then let you fall to nearly the ground before stopping. I'd put a coin on my leg and watch it float in midair all the way down. Wow, never thought of doing that.
That sounds hardcore.
We had one that dropped you. What was it called? Was that a Nemesis? Nemesis that took you right up to the top.
Had, well, I say had, it's still there. Oblivion, which was the world's first vertical drop thing. So like it would take you up and
really
then
high.
Drop you. It wasn't quite like a 90-degree thing. It's about like 89 or something. But
it kind of turns you up so you could see down, and then it would say, Don't look down.
Look down. And then, all you can see is this big hole.
And then you drop into the hole.
It was cool.
Great. I like that one.
That was
That's so cool. There's quite a few more answers in the general forums if you want to go have a look at some more. But yeah, fun times.
I feel like, just like, you know, health and safety and all this kind of thing. I feel like if you did that with a coin here, they'd just like immediately stop the thing. Because I remember going on Nemesis, I think it was, and we were just kind of like going up. I don't know, we were part way through, and someone like decided to try and get out their phone to record a video, and like the attendants just went.
Did they?
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I guess if if it slips out your hand, it's going to smack someone in the face at 60 mile an hour or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I guess like an enclosed thing. I mean because that would be really cool seeing that happen. Anyway, I digress. Cool. But cool, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we're going to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. How well do you know your neighbours? I know their names and always say a friendly hello when we see them. We take parcels in for them, but we've never been round there and they've never been to here. But when I was a kid, the neighbours always used to be in and out of our house and vice versa. We always played with the kids next door. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. And don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. It's the quiz with 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yes, we had our week off last week. It was the mid-season break. So we sat downstairs and worked through a puzzle book. Because if we're not quizzing, we do puzzles. Yes. Because, that's how we roll. But we are back for the second half of season 20 starting tomorrow, and that'll be 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each week's I was going to say something else entirely there, but maybe I do mean each week's. Anyway, each week's topics are, I'm freestyling now, I don't know what I'm doing. Each week's topics are based on drawings from Interference. Bunnery picks 5 drawings that catch her eye and then it uses them as inspiration for the rounds. So, for example, if we had a drawing of a seagull, we might have a round on seabirds, seaside resorts, things with wings, things that steal your chips, things that inexplicably we're hearing a load of here, despite the fact that we're not on the coast.
We couldn't be farther from the coast. We're right in the middle.
But there's so many seagulls around here this week.
I think they've called them land gulls.
Land gulls.
Here.
I mean, yeah, because I guess if they, I guess if they're flying over land, it's a land gull. Yeah. Because if they were flying over a bay, it'd be bagels.
I like bagels.
I feel like I did that better last time. I tried to do that.
Did, yeah.
Anyway, okay, so no scores for last week because it was the week off. But what's happening tomorrow? No, that's what I say about what happened last week.
Yeah,
I'm just confusing myself. Okay, so we don't know what the topics are until the night.
Exactly.
We'll see the pictures and have a little guess. But would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Yes, this week we've got Zizu, we've got Cody times 1000, no, 00, Luma, Koji, and Chai. Some interesting names there.
Okay, so yeah, a couple of people who've been around for a while, a couple of relative newbies.
So it should be interesting.
Okay, so if you'd like to find out what of those topics are going to be, you have to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference.
Absolutely. Okay, that's all the news for now. Just go to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord, where there's all kinds of chat about all kinds of random things. You know, games, cats. I mean, other animals too, but it's the internet, you know, cats. And all kinds of stuff. Community Games Night over on Discord tonight as well, I think. Yes, that's right. You know, people play, you know, a bit of Jackbox, all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Hosted by Gored or Toast Monster or Zyzo just started doing like a bit when those guys aren't available, doing it on the off week sometimes.
That's very cool.
So, you know, there's always something to do. But if you would like to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new divergence of the website. It's not divergence, it's convergence, because we're trying to bring everything into sync. So all the different platforms have all of the new features and things. You know, I digress. But new version of the website, which is in progress at the moment. New game modes, all kinds of stuff like that. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. And patrons get sports status in the game, so you get cool stuff like replays, you get some extra game modes, all kinds of stuff like that. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
That's the best bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.